continuation of being having discernment of judgment. So I last left off that when you're casting out devils and demons and stuff within inside of yourself, when that is done, or when everybody's doing that, that you have to make sure that they're filling you up, and that you're praying for the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, to fill up the gaps until your cup is overflowing, so that nothing else can re-enter into you. Okay, and that is something that I have learned, because it's like a lot of people will get these things cast out of them, and then they don't refill themselves up with the Ruach HaKodesh, and the people who are casting them out don't do that. So then these things come back, and they come back with a lot more and a lot stronger, and so on and so forth. And so it's, you have to make sure that when you're praying for that as well, that they are removed for good, and that they do not, and to tell them not to return ever again, and then to make sure that the Ruach HaKodesh is abiding in those areas and filling you up, so that they for sure definitely cannot come back. Okay. So I don't know, that's something I wanted to share. So a lot of people will say in this talk of love, that no one should be judging at all, period. And that's just wrong, because there is judgment. We're supposed to judge righteously, okay? Like, we're supposed to judge righteously. And in order to judge righteously, like, I've made this mistake many times. I haven't asked beforehand the Most High to show me discernment to judge righteously. I've just judged and this and that. And it's like, but we don't always know what's going on with these people internally and all this, but the Most High knows, right? So, I think that we all together, including myself, that we should pray, ask the Most High for wisdom and understanding of this person, and so that we can give righteous judgment with them. And there's also righteous anger, right? Like, it's like, Yahushua got angry, and he was frustrated at times. Like, he was really angry when he knew all the churches were just using Yahuwah and God as a way to sell for profit. They turned their churches into synagogues of Satan, but also places of profit where they could gain money. And that made him so livid. He was so angry. And he wanted to show that anger to everybody about how wrong that was. That was righteous anger, righteous indignation, right? So sometimes a lot of times we have foolish anger. I don't know how many times I've had foolish anger. Have you ever had foolish anger and got it right back right away? Like I'll tell you something later. It's like you get mad or something, then you stub your toe or something. You're like, oh, and then like it actually kind of clicks in if you're someone that like allows it to. Yeah, it's like, oh, that's because I was acting foolishly, man. Like, I totally deserved that because I was foolishly getting angry. Like, there was like I was taking out my anger on someone else that was innocent or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, we do that. Like, we do that. We like, if we have a bad day or something, and we come home or something, and then we blow up at our kids or our spouse or somebody that we love, and we take out all our anger out on them, and then it wasn't theirs to take, right? So like that's what I mean by foolish anger, right? Or like, something's going on in our lives, we don't know how to deal with it, and then we just get angry, right? And it's like, I'm not saying that like we can just like, I get it, like we're humans, we have these, life hits us, and life can get hard. All I'm saying is that we have to try to do better each time that we get the opportunity to do. And I know it's hard. It's like, ugh, like But even if you fail and you fail, don't just be like, okay, well, you know what, whatever, I gave up on trying to do better in this area of my life because it just doesn't seem to be working out. You know, like, I would say just keep trying, just keep trying. Just like trying to quit, it's like trying to quit a habit. It is a habit, right? When you're trying to quit smoking, it's like, I don't know how many times I was like, I'm gonna quit, and I quit for a little time, then I go back to smoking, then I quit for a little bit of time, then I go back to smoking. Quit. But I kept trying to quit. I didn't give up trying to quit. And also prayer and supplication, asking the Most High to help me to deliver me from that, and making the effort myself, like meeting Yahuwah, the Creator, halfway. And then finally, it's like boom, it's completely gone. Now it's like there is no even wanting it, right? So it's like, don't let anything stop you from constantly trying to better yourself. Even if you think you're failing, keep at it. And keep praying to the Most High and keep having faith that it will happen. Keep having the hope that it will happen. You will turn your life around. You will do this or whatever. You know, like give yourself some room here, because like we've been conditioned ever since we were born into the darkness, into the lies, into all this stuff. We have to relearn it. A lot of it's become habit. So we have to break those habits, those demons, those strongholds, or whatever, the things that we've been taught in this world, the things that our parents taught us through their own ignorance and all that kind of stuff, right? And through their own pain and trauma. So, I'm someone that gets hard on myself. I get hard on myself all the time. And in the past, I allowed that to take such a hold on me, that I wasn't doing the things that I do, and I had other people disagreeing with me, that made it a stronghold. It took me a lot to